What's cooking, lovely people? Hope y'all are doing good. Welcome back to this channel, Culinary and Mixology by Eliano Khoury. First of all, let me start by thanking all the people that knew about this accident and were really concerned. They reached out in private to me and showed me a lot of support. I really do appreciate that so much. And I really want to apologize for this exposure. And for those of you that don't know what happened, I'm going to tell you the story briefly. So once upon a time, I was preparing a vegan dish. I was chopping some onions and I decided to make it carnivore by adding some fingers to it. So that's the story. And yeah, now I'm feeling better. Of course, the painkillers. So if I'm awkward or weird in this video, that's the painkiller effect. And you know, you can't really help it when it kicks. So yeah, please ignore it. And let's get to the serious part of this video and start cooking. And by the way, I just figured that I forgot to tell you guys what we're gonna be cooking. I was so taken by the story, yeah. So we're gonna be preparing seared chicken breast with balsamic baby potatoes and an Italian garden salad. I'm gonna add some balsamic vinegar to the water and put in 3 baby potatoes to cook. Alright, so I'm gonna start by preparing our vegetables. So I'm gonna chop the tomatoes in half. And by the way, don't think I'm that gross. I tried wearing gloves, but it didn't work. So yeah. So we're gonna use 2 cherry tomatoes. And I'm gonna chop some cilantro, not too fine. And some parsley. And some basil. And seriously, I really want to apologize for the chopping techniques, but you know, that's the best I can do right now. And yeah, you guys should feel me, right? Alright, so now the potatoes are done after 8 minutes of boiling. So we'll keep them in this solution and we're gonna put them aside until it's time for it to be seared and to be given a crispy side, a crispy coat. Alright, so I'm gonna start by preparing our sauce now. So first of all, I'm gonna add some butter to the pan. And now I'm gonna add some flour to it. So what we're actually doing here is making a base for our sauce, which is roux in French, roux, which is flour and butter. Okay, and now we're gonna add our chicken stock. Garlic powder, basil, some oregano, and cream. A bit of black pepper, and some salt. Just a bit, because we're gonna get some saltness from the chicken stock. Alright, and now we're gonna cook the chicken. So I'll start by adding some vegetable oil to the pan. Alright, and I'm gonna put in my beautiful chicken breast. Season it with some salt, black pepper, and that's it. Repeat the same thing for the other side. Alright, so now I'm gonna add some butter. and some wild thyme. Alright, so now the potatoes that were boiling in water and balsamic vinegar, we're gonna cut them in half. Okay, and with the remaining fat that we have, I know it's a bit burnt, but still it will give an amazing taste to the potatoes. And we're just gonna sear it for half a minute anyway. So, we're gonna put our potatoes, the flat side down, because that's the part we're trying to crisp and sear. So that's what we're looking for. Add some olive oil. Throw in our herbs and tomatoes in the pan. Add some black pepper. Add some salt. Alright, so what we're doing right here, we're extracting the oil over the heat and the flavors and the aroma. So we're just extracting all the flavors and juices, and that's it. That's all we need. Nothing more than that. Alrighty, so it's plating time. We're gonna start by adding our green bed of aroma. Add our tomatoes. Add our beautifully seared chicken. Add our potatoes. And finally, add our sauce. Alright, so it's tasting time. Wow. Even though I only tried a piece of chicken with the sauce, it's just enough to describe how awesome it is. The chicken is so juicy, full of flavor, because for the big part, we were searing it with the butter and the wild thyme. And the sauce is just also holding a lot of flavor. The roux that we started with, the butter and the flour, and then we added the chicken stock, which is packed with flavor, and it complements our dish, which is chicken. Yeah, it's just amazing. And the seasoning, I don't know, you guys. You try it and you give me the feedback. How about that? First of all, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And then, as soon as you try it and your taste buds are full of flavor, make sure to let me know in the comment section how did it go and if you really enjoyed it. All my love, peace out, and keep on cooking.